All right, so we are back. Now, I don't know if anyone has really listened to Beyonce's album, but I gagged, as the boys would say, because this woman is crazy as hell. But you gotta respect her madness in and this baby billionaires, they don't become like that overnight, and they don't become like that without taking risk and dare. So shout out to those who are really about that, and that's how you make a change as well, not being scared, right? So in that, what we left off at was talking about the equation of finding out what the energy is of that number, or what the message is, because with the story that I gave you was the numerology story, but angel numbers, right? So that energy, it kind of is it they bounce off of each other and play with each other beautifully. So the angel meaning of a three, and the numerology, they, it's confirmation is basically what it is. And then you once you do the formula and break down what that single digit number is, so in this case today we saw all those threes on a license plate number. So for someone that's like, dang, I keep seeing this number, if you see like big digit numbers, sure, you can Google that. But it's like numbers speak to people differently at different times, right? So that's why I like to deduce the number and get it to a single digit, because that single digit energy is what that energy is. But then depending on where you are and just different, where you are, it's going to hit a little different. And you can also Google it a little bit better. But when I say Google, again, it's just until we level up in our gifts and understanding and inner knowing, because none of this information is new. Remember that. We're just remembering, because, again, the energy, it keeps recycling. We channel what we need to do what we need to do. So, in that case, with that being said, yep, we told the number story, gave the energy of what each number is, gave the formula of how to get to that, and also how to find what that message is again, you can Google it. There's nothing wrong with that. I do recommend that, because again, the general message in energy of a number is just what the energy is. So, and with all things that are spiritual, if it does not fit, you must quit. But if it resonates, let it marinate a little bit and take what does and then leave what doesn't, right? So in that, I'm going to roll and transition right into the reading, because I have an early morning tomorrow, guys. I don't know about you guys, but I feel as though such a time as this, and these cards has been ready, so I'm going to stop talking, because once they get the popping, and then I'm being stop. Then we tune in to our ancestors and we give thanks, and we create a border of protection. So any ill will, intent, energy may be returned to sender times three, right? Because I saw three today, so let's play with three. Because stop hating on people, man. Like, stop. It's not necessary. You get nowhere doing that. So 2 cards fell out like this, and I'm just going to keep the same flow of how it fell out for me. So before I do, y'all saw how that happened. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to spread it out like this. And it's funny, because when I did my own personal reading, before I do a collective reading, I have to get my message aside, so I don't take my message into it and be like, oh, projecting this for y'all, like the whole time. No, my girl, it's for you. I already did that part, right? But the way that they flipped is the same way that it did. So that lets me know that I'm still tuned in and tapped in, and it's all love and it's all righteousness of the higher vibration for the greater good. So in that 2 angel cards were pulled, in keeping with the same note. So I'm going to shuffle these, right? But either way, it's going to be one of these, or however many Spirit says it needs to be, because what we are looking for, the signs and the wonders. We're looking for the signs as this 6 pop up, y'all. We leaving the 6, but let's just find out what that mean. Let's just find out what that mean, right? So in that, let's flip and get it going. Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. The times are changing, guys, because we're going into the philosopher, we're leaving the 6, and we're going to this. And of course, I do the intuitive reading, and after that, then I go to the message that the look at it. It'd be the not the graphics, but the symbology for me, and it's also, you see on this forehead, it's a symbol. Native American is what it's given. So shout out to all of our Native American ancestors out there. This land is our land. They tried to steal it. I'm gonna keep it cute. So Spirit Fox. And so then we have the Sky Father. I remember the Sky Father came out in one of my readings, like it's on the channels, Trust in the Unknown. And sometimes again it's just confirmation. A lot of times, guys, I feel like somebody is watching this just a smiling, because I didn't got mine, but I'm gonna receive this too, because this is for the collective. It's for everybody who want it. It's smiling. This feels good. I had a really good feeling about this. And then of course these cards right here, so these are not angel cards, so these are still cards, but they actually it gives you the story. Looking for I had a message come down on my other phone. So yeah, so with these cards they talk, and I don't want to sound all crazy, weird and creepy, whatever, but this is from it activates your DNA, man. Like the depictions of it. It tells you the story. It tells you the origin, Yoruba, West Africa. It tells you all of these. So you're getting to know your roots and, heritage at the same time while you're receiving a message from our ancestors. Like I love spirit, and spirit loves me. So in that, intuitively, what this is given is everything that I just said. So trust your talents in changing times. And then the Sky Father is trusting the unknown, and the energy of that card is that whatever masculine energy that's in your life or around you is personified. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to read it, because I don't want to pull that energy from that last reading from a month ago when he arrived. So fathers, we love you. We love you. So yeah, so let's get to that. Trusting the unknown. And look at this. It's a celebration. Somebody got somebody on the other side that used to run track. That's what it's giving. Rise, King. Because whenever they be on the other side, that's all. They just on the other side, and then they still tap in. He dodging. I can't wait to read what this card is giving. Then look at the lion. Look at the lion, and then look at Mama back here. That's giving Oshun energy. That's a celebration that's happened. Look at the flowers. This card is so beautiful. It's a celebration, and it's happening. It's happening. So let's read about it. Let's read about it, right? So, Spirit Fox. What is the Spirit Fox telling us when it comes to following the signs and wonders? The readings are always on topic. So what does the Spirit Fox tell us about following the signs and wonders, and just that confirmation? Sometimes we be like, what the fuck? Am I doing it right? And then we receive numbers like 333. Then we receive all of the things that say yes. Yeah. Stay focused. Oh, Spirit Fox. I feel like, what did I have in my personal reading? Was it the Spirit Fox? I don't think it was a Spirit Fox. Okay, stay present. Here we go, right here. Spirit Fox. Maybe it was. Because whenever I'm doing readings and I'm channeling, I don't remember. It's like I'm here, but then I'm not. No, I pulled the stag. That's what I pulled. Okay, so where you at, Spirit Fox? So you looking like you should be back there with him. And I'm still getting to know this deck, but I love when I pull cards that I've never pulled before, because it's like, oh, what does this say? What does that mean? Okay, Spirit Fox, now where is you at? So while I find y'all enjoy some Beyonce, I do not own any rights to Beyonce songs. It's giving me just playing her all the time these days. But you gotta respect the real goddess energy. You just got to, right? Well, here's the Sky Father. So what we gonna do is mark him so we can just get right on to it. And then Spirit Fight. Right after the Sky. Oh, y'all tried it. Okay. So we need to just right next door to each other. So Spirit Fight. Trust your talents in changing times. Stay alert as change is in the air. The Spirit Fox features my favorite animal of all time, the red fox, an amazingly resilient creature able to survive in urban environments or the freezing temperature of the Arctic. Foxes know what it's like to be hunted. For centuries, they have been sought for their precious fur when all they want is to survive. So the Spirit Fox can help you overcome the energy of adversity and unfair treatment. tell them to get their foot up off your neck. How about that, right? So in that, also, as urban foxes hide in cities and go about their business in the darker hours, the fox offers medicine of blending in. You know what I'm saying? It's giving chameleon. Shout out chameleonaire in all of Texas. We just love it. So the extended messages, the energies around you are changing at this time. And although it may not always be comfortable, you are equipped with all that you need to survive this shift. You are being presented with opportunities to reach spaces you've never encountered before. And this can make you feel on edge. But be open to the shifts occurring because they really are the answers to your prayers. I received that message, Ashe and amen. Do you? If you do, Ashe, amen. It just means the same thing. We receive it, we pull it down from the celestial, from the ether into the physical. So the experience of being hunted or threatened is now behind you, and you're being invited to come out from your den and reveal your glory and talents. Call upon Spirit Fox Medicine to help you be seen for who you are and trust in talents in order to be the best you can be in these changing times, because some change is not always good, some change is not always bad. Change is change. Change gotta happen. It's all about how we handle that change. As I looked at 11:11, my wish is for inner peace. So when changes be changing, right, we still maintain a level of peace to know that it's still okay. Because what does the Sky Father say? Let's see what Daddy Gad say. What Daddy say? Let's see what the energy of that card is telling us in trusting our talents in changing times, right? So trusting the unknown. Trust that your path is unfolding exactly as it needs to. You have a personal relationship with the Great Father. Know that he is lovingly leading you forward. The Sky Father features in many religions and mythologies as a father god. He's a counterpart to the Earth Mother in many traditions. And so then right there, that's a bridge to the one and the two, right? So then this is the one energy. Sky Father is that one energy. So he's the counterpart, the two energy of Mother Earth. So Mother Earth would be like that two, the nurturer, you know. So boom, so moving right along in many traditions. So this card represents the universal powers that are masculine in essence, the energies that people have called out to and looked up to in times of need and gratitude. Sky Father personifies your relationship with the masculine energies of the divine and possibly a very powerful male or father figure too. So the extended message is you are a co-creator. So the goddesses get with a one. The twos get with a one. You know what I mean? They counterpart that energy. That's what it's given. You are a co-creator of your life. Get your life together first, and then let's build out, right? And every thought, feeling, intention, and emotion you have is creating the road ahead. With that being said, you don't need to know every single detail of every single detail of what is going to unfold before you. When this card appears, you are being guided to step back and get out of your own way. Because there is a greater power that is not only around you, but within you. Rise King, rise Queen, rise God, rise Goddess. Like that. It's already within you, one. You know what I'm saying? It's already within you. And women, you know, with the masculine women, you know, because we have both. We have both. So the ones that are women, that's balancing that masculine with their femininity. Shout out, right? So in that, and the Sky Father is creating the best experience imaginable for you. Accepting this will allow miraculous energy to come into your life. So see things from a higher perspective, like the eagle on the card, in case we didn't. So now we pay attention to the eagle. And it's also giving a little Shango energy, because I like to bridge the worlds of everything. So that lightning and thunder, then that goes into the Orishas, and we're going to get into that. Another thing is I'm learning too, like, but I've been studying, but it's the stories that go along with these energies. It's so relatable energy. But shout out to that Shango energy for my vibrants who are familiar with that Orisha energy. The Sky Father is definitely giving the Shango. It's definitely giving Shango energy. And Oya, shout out. So they're actually the one and twos that are like, that's the one and two right there. And the three is that thunder and lightning that they create together. It's passion, but then it's also they be beefing, that energy be beefing sometimes. So let's get back to finishing that. So see things from a higher perspective, like the eagle on the card. This card can also appear when there are opportunities to improve the father connection in your life. If your father figure is in heaven, know that his spirit is drawing close. If he is on earth, there's an opportunity to heal something, whether past or present, right? And so on this, so out, yeah. Because I received this as well. Then I also even take it a step deeper and make it personal in the sense of healing that going within. So what is the last part? If he is on earth, there's an opportunity to heal something, whether past or present. And then before that, it says, if your father figures in heaven, know that his spirit is drawing close. So on personal, it's like sometimes I'm here and save it. I'm going to save it. So I want to finish out this reading. I'm going to save that. And I think that's just for me anyway. So I should. So now let's go to the other deck. African American tarot. That word is not scary, guys. Please just relax. Okay. It's okay. I know I had to. There's some healing balm because we got to ease into this stuff that they taught us that was so scary. We got to ease into it when it's so beautiful. So the 6, what is the 6 giving us? And that's the 6 of that. That's a 1. That's fire. That's fire. Shout out again. Gang, gang, gang. All the fire. You Saggies, Aries, and Aquarius, Leo. Shouts. Gang, 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 gang. So let's see what the 6 of Wands is telling us. Kintu, legendary king of Uganda. So victory, success, honors, rivalry, and envy. Because sometimes, you know, they be hating because they ain't you and all of the fucking things, but just know, right? So then that's whenever we bring it all together. I'm not going to mess this up because I haven't figured out whenever I'm editing it which way it's going to flip it. But just running it back, it all tells a story and it all confirms where we are at and what we get in the end, man. So trust your talents and change your times. We're not bringing no stagnant energy into 2023 because that's philosophy on our own righteous shit, and we are leaning into the masculines within ourselves and as well as around us, and we are trusting in the unknown because it's scary when times is changing. You don't know what the hell is going on, but you trust because it all leads to victory and harmony. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in to this episode of Vibing with Ra, following the signs. So if you have not already, subscribe and like, comment, and share because I like to interact and engage with you guys. Yeah, okay. Bye. Have a good night. See you next time.